Hey guys, today I'm going to give you 5 ways to instantly improve the look and productivity of your desk setup at a price which doesn't break your bank. All prices will be in Australian dollars, US dollars and pounds, and the conversion rates are as of today, the 8th of February 2023. So these could change a little bit. This isn't sponsored, but I just want to mention before I get onto the first item that I use this website called Camel, which was recommended to me by one of my friends, shout out to Hayden, to save money when I'm buying things from Amazon. So say in this case, I'm looking to buy this portable charger from Anker at the moment. It says it's on sale right now from 70 Australian dollars to 50 Australian dollars. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, it's on sale. Seems like a good deal. But I want to see if I can get it for cheaper. So I copy and paste the URL into Camel. Then it shows me the whole price history of the item, when it was cheapest and when it was most expensive. So what I found out is that this item is actually at its highest price at the moment, and it's been like this for over a year. Its lowest price was during December sometime. You can kind of get a rough estimate on the price trend of the item, so I'm not going to buy it just yet because I think it will drop again maybe in the next few months, and I don't desperately need a new portable charger as of now. So yeah, this is a website that I use a lot when purchasing things from Amazon, so I thought I'd share with you guys because it saved me a lot of money. Firstly, we have the dual monitor arm. I got mine off a brand called Haymix on Amazon for around 56 Australian dollars, which is about £32 or 39 US dollars, which is quite a good price in my opinion. It was straightforward to set up. It has a clamping or a grommet hole mechanism depending on your desk. I used the clamping method in which you have to screw the clamp onto your desk, and make sure after you screw it that it's very sturdy and doesn't move, and you should be fine. Then, you just place the metal pieces on top and tighten the small screws in with the Allen key provided, and then place the next part of the metal stand on top. Because this is a gas spring, so it's going to naturally have an upwards force, so you can adjust this when you install your monitor with another Allen key to alter the amount of weight in which the arm will take, so it won't just spring up when you have your monitor attached. What's also great about this monitor arm is that I can run my monitor cables under these slots, which makes my cable management look a bit neater. All you have to do is slide the cover off and back on once you're finished. I personally think using a monitor arm in general for either a single or dual monitor setup is a lot more usable because you can tilt and angle your monitors however you want, as I know some default monitor stands do not really support this range of motion. Next up, we have the laptop stand. I was honestly looking on Amazon for the cheapest laptop stand which had good reviews, and I managed to find this one for $13.99 Australian dollars, which is about £8 or $9.60 US dollars. Which is a steal in my opinion. It is a very simple looking stand, but it does the job for me, and it has 6 adjustable heights. Before I got my computer, I would use my laptop on the 3rd or 4th height because it is down to you what height you prefer. I think it's great that you have different options to play around with and see what you like. The stand is made out of metal with soft padding on the parts that your laptop will rest on, so it won't damage it in any way. And another feature about this stand is that it can collapse to make it easier for travel purposes and to put into your bag. I don't really see how you could go wrong with this product apart from the fact that its price may reflect its durability after a long period of time, which I haven't been able to test out, but for the price you're paying, this is well worth the money for a good laptop stand. I mentioned this in my original setup video, but a wireless charger is a great way to improve the functionality and overall aesthetic of your desk. I got this wireless charger from Amazon from a brand called INIU for 20 Australian dollars, which is about £11.50 or 14 US dollars. It supports 15 watts fast wireless charging, but I must say if you're in a rush or need to charge your phone quickly, just use an actual charger with a cable. It originally comes with its own cable, but I like to use this cable that I bought which shows how many watts is being used by the charger. I have an old Samsung S10, so it supports wireless charging, and it's simple to use as all I have to do is place it onto the stand and the coils are aligned to my phone. Maybe if you have an iPhone, then the MagSafe wireless chargers might be the option for you, but I've realized that they're quite expensive, and this is a budget video, so the wireless charger that I bought is great for its price and its functionality. The 4th way of improving your setup is to own one of these, a light bar. I also mentioned this briefly in my first setup video, but I've used it a lot more ever since, and it's just a really good accessory to have, and it just sits on top of your monitor. It costs around 70 Australian dollars, which is about £40 or 48.50 US dollars, and is a bit more expensive than the other things in this video. The unboxing experience was just great. I wish I recorded it, but I took a picture at least. It still feels like such a premium product, and I love the minimalistic approach to the matte grey remote and the aesthetic of the light bar in general. The The stand clamps onto the back of your monitor, and what is convenient is that you can simply plug it into your monitor and it will power the whole light bar. The actual light bar itself is magnetic and will just attach to the stand on top of your monitor. The remote requires 2 AAA batteries and is quite a pain to remove the base of the remote to install these batteries, at least in my experience. But after you've got past the obstacle, the controls are pretty easy to understand. With this light bar, you can adjust the brightness and temperature color of the light with the wireless remote. The controls are: tap to turn on and off, rotate to adjust the brightness, hold and rotate to adjust the color temperature. I use this mostly at night when I get home from work, when I'm on my computer, either browsing the internet, watching YouTube or doing work on a pen and paper. What I also found out is that when you turn off your monitor and then turn it back on, the light bar settings will remain the same when turned off and onto, which is a nice touch. And finally, the last way to improve your setup is to have a cup and headset holder. It costs around 18 Australian dollars, which is about £10.40 or $12.50 US. This is so underrated in my opinion because I use it all the time without even realizing, and it's just so useful as I don't have to leave my drink or cup on my table and risk it spilling all over the desk. One little annoying thing would be that I don't have room on the right side of my desk the way I have it set up, so I had to clamp it to the left side. So this meant I would have to put my headset on around like this way, whereas if I was on the right side, it would be a little easier because I would put it on like this. But after a while I've gotten used to it. It is made out of very durable plastic, and there is even a cutout for handles of cups if you wanted a nice cup of tea. It also came with this circular coaster thing, which is nice I guess, so it doesn't damage the base of the cup holder. The cup holder itself is actually very big. It can fit any regular cup or mug, but it can also fit my big flask and even this 2-litre aloe vera bottle that I sometimes use. And it doesn't fall because the clamping mechanism is very strong. So these are 5 ways in which you can improve your desk setup on a budget. Some bonus things I want to add are the LED lights that I use. These are from Nanoleaf, and I got 2 strips that run along the back and side of my desk, which helps light up the room. These are very good in my opinion because you can control them through the app to get the color you want. Another mention would be to get a diffuser. I think these are just generally great to have in any room. Thanks for watching, and I hope I've helped improve your desk setup. Peace.